My background is in technology. I'm a CTO of a nonprofit, and I decided to do technology with a purpose, something where the meaning of what you do matters. You can be a metalsmith, but what you're building with your skills makes a difference. So we think data is great, and what you're looking at is a data collection device used in Sierra Leone for collecting death data. Most of the data of the world does not. That you think exists does not. It is dark, it is bad quality. We know very little about our society and about how we live. And information flow can be critical. If you're looking at an inflatable satellite dish, and John, you're very familiar with these gators, that are used in disaster relief situations to get information from a crisis area with no connectivity out to the rest of the world and back in. And given that there's so many different designs that can shape information, we started creating labs in low-income countries that would help local folks build their skills in design and technology development so they can build the tools that they need for themselves. This one is in Phnom Penh. And we tried to create a learning system, something that combines a mixture of surprises and learning and agile development with a culture that allows exploration, safe risk-taking, and at the same time, enough risk to make the entrepreneurship interesting. And people do awesome things. We got local 31-year-old woman negotiating mano-a-mano with the CEO of a local large phone company, getting contracts for phone and mobile applications that nobody else has gotten in the world, free messages. They're building applications that the local villagers choose to use as their first choice disaster response network amongst themselves when things like the Katsana storms hit. And this is done because of design. They're out in the field and they know how to build this stuff. This is a health conference, and early detection, early response is important for outbreaks. And typical response protocols don't work and are too late. And they're building tools that help diseases get caught weeks before normal approaches. So I think that one of the things they're discovering is that the things that we're thinking that states and corporations managing health is not a good paradigm, and that maybe treating health as a commons managed by communities and individuals themselves might be better. So one thing I see that is a proof of that is data as an extractive industry. A lot of people getting data, like strip mining Africa, data, owned by Berkeley, owned by MIT, owned by Stanford. Across this river, you've got to talk to another university to get the information. And people need information. We had this earthquake in Haiti. We were sending text messages to the population with 85% behavior change, just telling them, this clinic is closed, don't cross town, go to that one, pediatric care here, HIV treatment there. And we think that augmented, self-monitoring is cool, instrumenting ourselves is great. That's optimization. If you're at the bottom of the Maslow pyramid, data is a lifesaver. It's like the difference between, living and dying. So an example of this, Barkham Yangon, last year and this year, 3,000 people. How hungry are these people for knowledge and information? I know, it's like this times 20. It worked because they wanted to work. Everybody stepped up as their own moderators. And you can see some of the topics: agile designs and kittens, youth and volunteers, and WikiLeaks, survival in the digital age, teaching people how to unplug their phones, change SIM cards and stuff. DDoS, attack and defense, threats to the Myanmar blogosphere. All things that they decided to share amongst themselves because they think are critical. And it's critical because the government guy is filming the audience. Imagine the guy standing there filming you, scanning as the talk goes on. And there's people that are out there that are not necessarily with their best intents, and they're in governments, and they're in corporations, and they're individuals. And so me and my girlfriend, besides the work that we do, she's a surgeon, I'm an NGO guy, what can we do to help the next generation understand what are the threats to themselves and the planet they live in? And what you're looking is at a girl looking at the results of this. We go to low-income countries and we grab kids from school and we launch high-altitude balloons so that they can take their own pictures and videos of the curvature of the Earth. And by looking at these videos that they themselves took, and then they went themselves into the jungle and recover, they get an appreciation of the Earth as a closed system. A lot of our religions, a lot of our economic models are based on assumptions of open systems. There's always another village to conquer, another river to cross, another ocean to pollute, and that's not true. And people want the same thing all around the world. They want a better life for themselves and their kids. Sometimes what better means is misprogrammed by a lot of advertisement, but that's in the end what they want. And in a sense, it takes many generations. We were talking today, how long could it take generation-wise to change some of the basic programmings we have in our bodies? And it takes patience to see an impact. If you work in the field, you see how moving the needle of health 1% can take 5 years or more. So seize your opportunity to do it, and I wanted to thank everybody here for the awesome work that you've been showing.